Hey guys, back again with another weekly recap video, and today I'm just going to go over the front row card show that just happened this past weekend in Pasadena. It was a pretty good show, good turnout. I had a different placement for my tables, but it was still pretty good. Vegas is pretty good, and the last Pasadena show was pretty good. Good amount of attendance. There was I think Pasadena Comic Con or something like that, basically right next door that weekend. And then I think it was a football game, and then it was like a Bandai event, card event over there in Los Angeles. So it was pretty much a good amount of events happening that same exact weekend. But it was still a great turnout, great show, did pretty well, sold slabs, sealed packs, plushes, all that sort of stuff. Single cards too. So it was a really great show overall. Can't complain about it. Looking forward to future ones. We do have the Vegas one in April 20th and 21st. And then the acts can come back in Pasadena in May 18th and 19th, I believe. I might have those dates wrong. Around there though. So that's pretty cool. I do have the Collecticon in March 9th and 10th, which is next month. So I got about a month to prepare for that one. But a lot of great shows coming up. Also in June, I'll be at a card party. So that's pretty cool. I got two whole sections that I was able to fill up with some friends on Discord channels. Bunch of guys that end up they just want to vent at different locations. So we all try to get organized, get a section, so we're amongst friends. Worst case scenario, some of the guys to the bathroom, or we got something to eat. Someone can keep an eye over their booth. So it's pretty cool. Rather than being someone that you don't know too well, or you don't want to you feel bad for burdening them. Hey, can you check out my booth while I go run to the bathroom real quick? So that's pretty cool when we do it like that. And yeah, and then I think after that I don't have nothing else. I do have like a family trip to Mexico for like 2 weeks in July. Yeah, in July, mid-July. And then potentially should be going to Hawaii Worlds, I think Honolulu. So that should be fun. Hopefully I can get spectator badges. Who knows how they're gonna do it this year. Last year for Japan, Yokohama was kind of hard to get past. Got lucky at the very end. Was able to get spectator badges. Still pretty fun. So hopefully I can get to that. Hang out with some friends over there too. I'm gonna be taking my baby son. He'll be like 10 months probably by then. 10 months. And then my wife, so it's gonna be a good time for that. But after that, I don't know what other shows I'm gonna do other than those. There is the Burbank Card Show, which is a bit later on in February. I think the 20th, 24th, something around there. But I have like a Pokemon Go event that I'm already going to be doing. And then I think they already sold out on all the tables, so most likely I'm not gonna go. I will probably try to go either Sunday maybe to try to see if I can pick up stuff. Hopefully get some deals. Hopefully not expecting too much. I am looking for cards sourcing cards for grading, or even just selling as raw cards. So always trying to look for collections to buy, whether it be, like I said, raw cards for grading, or even just to resell as raw cards for people who like binder collecting. I do like having a little something for everybody. I always have people ask me, do I have any WotC EX Era black and white hollow, stuff like that. I always try to have also non-hollow cards, like the bulkier cards, a couple of binders of those for people who just want cards for their binders or whatnot, and they just like the cards themselves. They go through the binder. They're relatively cheap dollar cards. It does pretty well with those, so I'm hopefully looking for more of those bulky WotC stuff too, WotC EX Era, stuff like that. And I'm always looking out for that, so hopefully I can find something over there like at what was that? I'm blanking out again. The Burbank Card Show is not too far from me. It's in Ontario, so it's about 30-minute drive for me. Not too bad. And I think it's called There's kind of two. There's the Long Beach Expo that's in this weekend in the LA Long Beach Convention Center, but it's predominantly coins and currencies. They do have a couple of booths, vendors, and stuff like that. So I might check it out on Saturday, hopefully. See, maybe I can find something people are willing to sell. But all the times I've been there, I've never really found anything that great. But it doesn't hurt to try. And I think there's another event on Sunday. I think it's called, I'm blanking out the name. It's in Simi Valley. Not too far from me, like about 40-50 minute drive. But I'm not sure what to expect. It's just a 1 day event. But regardless, I'm gonna go check it out, see how that is. Maybe I can find something, even Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. I do like Yu-Gi-Oh as a playing game. I played it for years. I started a while back ago, probably 8 years ago. Started getting back in for the Edison formats, Tengu formats, so that's pretty cool. But let me just go over some of the cards I did pick up. Not too much card was able to find at good prices. The things that I did find were alters and stuff like that, but I listed them up that day and they pretty much sold, so I don't really have nothing to show, nothing for grading that was worth keeping. Most stuff I did buy, they were like, all right, I bought them at a percentage, I'm just reselling. It's not worth grading. It's just good for like a binder copy and stuff like that. So I resold those. It sold quickly. But I do have this Mew. It's a nice swirl right in his mouth. Ancient Mew. If you were back on, there's another swirl right there. If you're into Pokemon around the 90s, you know about this card. Beautiful hollow pattern. Very unique. I did pick up one Yu-Gi-Oh card, of Ultimate Black Rose Dragon, Ultimate Rare. Good for Edison and Tengu formats. Pretty nice. Probably like light play. Pretty nice card. Pick that one up. I got a War Turtle from 151. I actually saw probably like 5 or 6 of these during the show. Picked up another one for relatively cheap. I actually got a stack of WotC, like played WotC hollows, for a pretty good price. Probably like around 30, 20 around 20 of them, 20 something. And the vast majority sold over the weekend. Pretty good. I just kept this one just because it was no symbol error. As you see, there's no jungle symbol right there, so just kept that one. The rest that were up for sale went by pretty fast. A Japanese 151 Squirtle. And how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Japanese. I'm not sure what set is this called in Japanese. The English variant is Paldival. The Magikarp AR. Pretty expensive in the English variant, but the Japanese, they're pretty cheap actually. But I bought a couple of these. They look great for grading. Hopefully they all come back 10s. But it's a really nice card by Kanda. Every time when I first started seeing his cards, I was confused by like a Kamiya artwork, but it's more of like a cleaner Kamiya artwork. Kamiya artwork is really nice, but it's kind of more of like a sketchy vibe, like sketches. While this is like more of a drawn. Still prefer Kamiya, but this guy is, or lady, I'm not sure, has great artwork. You got the Magikarp jumping over the waterfalls. And if you look up there, it goes all the way to the top. And if you know like kind of like folklore stuff like that, of Japanese and stuff like that, Asian culture actually, more of Indian culture. It could be Chinese and whatnot. The koi fishes were like in folklore for them. If the koi fish was able to swim up the Dragon's Gate, which is like a kind of like a waterfall, they call it Dragon Gate. If it can reach the top, it would transform into a dragon. It's all used in references, like in One Piece. Kaido is a dragon. Well, he's a dragon, but technically he's not. His fruit is the koi fish, a mythological zone type of thing, and it's like that. The koi fish that swam up Dragon's Gate and got to the top and became a dragon. And so if you look up the top, the Dragon's Gate on top, you got a Gyarados kind of hiding in the background. Pretty cool. Really nice nod to those tales, folklores, however they'll say it over there. Really nice card. Got 4 of these. Hopefully I'll come back 10s. Nothing crazy, but still pretty nice. If these would have been in English, would have been better, but they're Japanese. They're pretty cheap. Still pretty nice. They get an alternate art unknown V. Think might get the 10. Probably just gonna grade it for the 10. Either that, just sell it raw. Still a nice artwork. Reminds me of Gold and Silver, going through the temples, trying to figure out what it's saying. Really nice. And then 2 cards from V-Star Universe. I think it was the Japanese, what it was called. You got the Glaceon and the Umbreon. Not Leafeon. Pretty nice. And then I did pick up this Japanese EV Heroes seal. I got it for a pretty good price. Traded some couple of slabs for it. I think I'm just gonna keep this seal. Since it's just one, there's no real point of just reflipping it. I might just hold on to it long term, see what it does. It's a nice box, a nice set. It does have pretty expensive cards. The most expensive being the Moonbreon, the Japanese variant. I actually had one recently as a 10. Sold it at the Las Vegas Front Row Car Show. So you never know. Maybe one day I might get crazy, open it up, see if I get lucky. Might not get lucky. So most likely I'm not going to open it up. But I'm just going to keep it for the long term. See what happens with this set. And go from there. I do love Evolving Skies. Hard set to pull cards. Really hard. But it's a great set overall. This one's pretty nice too. Has amazing artwork. The evolutions are always a fan favorite. I wonder when we're gonna get a new evolution. We're due for one, so maybe next generation we'll finally get a new evolution. Get a rock one or something like that. A fighting one. Ghost, poison, who knows? But that's pretty much it. Just want to show some stuff that I picked up, stuff that how it went, and talk about it. A couple of shows that's coming up. Great show overall. Had a great time. The showrunners there, pretty well organized. Do everything pretty good. There's no real problems. They do not advance. They do announce their next shows in a good amount of advance. Like this show, they announced for May. So we got a good while to May, so you can prepare. You can see if you want to do that show. Or potentially, if you do want to prepare yourself, make sure you don't got anything out of the way, do things before it, start grading cards to get them in time. I do have one PSA sub coming pretty soon. It just got finished today, so I wonder when. Hopefully, they ship it out soon. I get it. I'll make a video for that. I'm excited for that one. But yeah, that's pretty much it I want to talk about. Just want to give a little recap for the show, the weekend, how it went, and just let me know what you think. Let me know if you went to the Front Row Car Show in Pasadena. Tell me what you think about it. How was it for you guys? I didn't really get time to wander around, look at the other vendors. I did went real quick, but then you couldn't really look around. I'm always looking for beat up gold stars for my personal collections, but I need to look for cards, collections, start buying stuff for grading, selling raw, stuff like that. I need to focus more on doing that. But it was a great show. Just let me know what you thought of it. If you were there, if you even went to the Vegas one too. If you're gonna go to the next Vegas or the next Pasadena one, it's a great show. Just let me know. Let me know what you think about it. And yeah, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.